Morning all. Got to the car park, nobody else in the car park this morning. Here to do a bit of maintenance first. Terry will be along in a little minute. And hopefully replace the fuel hose. Anyway, I'm coming through the gate and I get accosted by a gentleman in an electric wheelchair. So good morning, sir. Thank you for stopping and speaking with us. Asking me when the film, am I going fishing today? And is the film, when's the film going to be on YouTube? So I said about 2 or 3 weeks. So thanks for the thanks, and hopefully we'll get some fish later after the fuel hose. Oh, I've had problems with the fuel hose since the day I bought the boat. Sometimes it deposits rather a large odour of petrol in the boat, which is very annoying at times. Anyway, see you again in a minute. After a lot of gnashing and grinding of teeth, the old hose is out. Yes, Phil, my trusty remover sawed it through. The pipe was bent, so it had a U bend in the bottom, so I've just deposited half a pint of petrol in the bottom of the boat. Fantastic. But there doesn't seem to be any perforations on the hose. So where this bloody fuel is coming from, Christ only knows. I have changed the feather to a probe. Put the probe down. Don't know if you can smell that. It's petrol. So there is definitely a hole, fissure, crack in the tank. So the tank's got to come out. And I'm going to go for a new tank rather than trying to repair that one, because load of hassle, possibly repair it, probably crack again. So what's that acronym again? Break out another tearful 1,000? Credit card. There we go. It's hard at the bring now, isn't it? It fits the hole better. Because you've got to slide in that easy. Right. Clockwise, just a fraction. Just a fraction. That's it. See? That hole is so much as it's in. And it comes out. Right, okay. So what? Just in. Right. Perfect. I'm glad there's two of us, because this is not a one-man job. Not really. Right, and just stop there. Tiny ball hair round. Say again? Stop there. Right. Brilliant. There we go. A little muckling about, but that looks sexy, doesn't it? Right. So this morning we're going to take the fuel tank out. Need it. CT1 on and that. I thought, no, you said you've got plenty, so I didn't bring it. Should have done. Right. Hopefully. Yeah, that's near enough full.
Yeah, it didn't take long to get that out of it, yeah?
No! That on that side. And my other socket set, the tiny little one I got for the pub.
So I'm going home for the kettle then. Well, I have got a little pot of grease. It's ordinary, yeah.
Oh!
A lot of fuel in there, was there?
Yeah.
Come on.
Ah, soaked my foot in it.
Cable tie.
Right, hopefully that sits there. Got everything off, and so that is the top of the bolt there. So the clearance between the tank, the bottom of the tank, and the top of the tank is about 80 mil, which is difficult to get your arm in. And then that is the bolt there. So the bolt is down about 120, 130 mil. It's welded on and the tank won't lift over. So plan C is put everything back together again and then spin the bolt round and see if I can access it from the back. Next thing is take the back of this off, which the good news is that battery will stop in a minute. I'm not sure if that one's still going or not. Was that yours or mine?
No, it must have been mine. Belch.
Right. Stop that. Right. Can't see where it's leaking.
Yeah, but can you see the bit at the back? Really?
There we go, Phil.
It's out.
The man has saved the day.
Right.
Right.
Now
That pipe.
feels like it's hooked on to, like it's shaped for to sit on something now.
Yeah.
Still a lot of fuel in there. Hell of a lot of fuel. Well, look at that. We're a good inch and a half up here in this corner now.
Right.
Should have brought that tank with us.
I'll
That white one was said.
I'll walk up and get it.
Well, you got one of it.
I've got another 10. Aye, there's a good bit of fuel in there, yeah, isn't there?
In there. Yeah. All we've got to do is get her into here. Get your foot in. I've got it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah, I've got it. It's up.
right.
Before we wipe anything here, we look for.
That's
Good
water.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's water. Terry has yet again saved the day. I'll explain that privately. Anyway, because I'd only got a real prat if I told you that I took money out of my pocket on a clip and dropped it in the water. Oh! I've just told you. Anyway, we went, Phil will relate to this, we went fishing with a magnet. But at least it was only money. But we did manage to, Terry managed to get it back, which is fan-bloody-tastic. Right. So, the fuel tank has been completely drained. I've taken out half a 5mm drill. Various bits of what I thought was leaf, but it actually looks like not araldite. Gasket, aye. Plastic gasket. It's an orangey, rougey red. So done that. So we've rerouted the overflow pipe, which is that one there, which is a lot longer now. So we're actually going to shorten it on the way back. We've had a look over all the tank. There is, oh, the tank that's fallen into the base. There's nothing in the tank. I mean, there's no obvious puncture in the tank. So the only other thing that it could be is the bloody breather pipe. It's not an overflow, it's a breather. So, just going to try and get the tank back in. I've also put on the base of the gel coat some 3M rubber, which I originally bought for the seats. You can probably see it at the back there, to pad it a bit when not mentioning any names, Jess, sit on the seat, and then it's a bit cushioned. So I put a couple of strips on this end, another strip on that end, which is where the tank rests, because the gel coat had started to wear at this near end. So the next thing is get the tank back in, then get it screwed down, and the pipe is back on. Wish me luck. That's what Frankie said. Wish you luck. I said, nah, I don't need. He says, you do. I said, oh, thanks, Frankie. Could still hear something in the bottom of that.
Can you imagine you want me to do it?
No, I think if I can just get my legs right, I should be able to drop it. Right. Now. That was a nice soft landing on my toes. I never tie my shoes up properly. That doesn't help. Right. Right. So that is going in. No, I want to do that. Well, Terry, as Phil used to say, straight down.
Straight in.
I don't even need the camera. I do wonder if this, it sort of rests on that bit, but this bit doesn't rest on anything, and I wonder if that's where the water's getting in.
Could be.
It's going to be coming in somewhere.
So it does slosh up backwards and forwards up them scuppers like so.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Tube's back on. So I've taken 350 off the breather pipe, which we think is the culprit. Where it's been flexed, the fuel is getting through, because there's nothing in no spaces in the fuel tank that I can see. So yes, so let's just redo the wiring for the float, and we'll see what we can do after that. Well, sort of taking us
Well, back and tidy.
3 o'clock, about 4.5 hours. But it was not a wasted 4.5 hours. We now know how to get the tank out. We now know that there's no perforations in it. We've rerouted the fuel filler and we've rerouted the breather tube. So hopefully there will be less sitting in them to leak out. So I'm going to grease it, see if that makes any difference. And then just grind off some of the wood so that the tray, that the engine can come up and not hit the tray. So I'm 50% of the way there. This grinding thing, bloody evil it is. What a dust, but that'll blow off tomorrow. Well, I was just saying to Terry, Phil had a problem with his nipples. So Claire told me anyway. That is my grease nipple there. So it's going to be a lot easier to do when it's serviced, so that we don't have the same problem as Epic days with a sticky motor. Anyway, not doing any more today. Just going to quick hose down and get rid of some of this poisonous powder. Which, yes, I should have had a mask on, Adrian, but sorry, I'd forgot to bring one. And back tomorrow morning, and we'll do a couple of hours fishing, well, good couple of hours, and job done, hopefully. Get some more fuel, put some more fuel in the boat tomorrow, and yeah, see what we can see. Hopefully we'll get some coddies. You never know. Good day though. 6 hours. And I've got nearly everything done that I want to do. I just got to bring a couple of little bits of Iroko back to pin onto the back, and then that'll put the rod tubes up a wee bit higher, and then there's no so much hassle then. Anyway, till tomorrow morning. Arrivederci.